Hey guys, this is Feiwu from Feisworld Media. I'm excited about this video, not because I'm a doctor or I'm an insurance agent, but this question always comes up so much right around now, holiday season in America, which is, hey Fei, you are a creative entrepreneur. Talk to me about how you're able to find really good health insurance for yourself. That's what we're talking about today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Feiwu from Feisworld Media. In this video, I want to talk to you guys about healthcare.gov, also known as the marketplace health insurance in America. The open enrollment, which is the period where you can enroll yourself, your family into these marketplace health insurance, is November 1st. Now we're already a few weeks in and we're facing the holiday, but the good news for a lot of people is we're not traveling a whole lot this year. So you might find pockets of time where you're able to study and look into this, and it's not too late. The deadline is going to be December 15th. So if I were you, I highly recommend and urge that you look into this. Now, I've been on this particular insurance since I started my entrepreneurial journey as of January 2016, and I absolutely love it. It wasn't because the journey was straightforward or trivial. I wish I could find someone who could have this conversation with me, to talk to me, knowing that I'm not an expert in health insurance or in medicine, to help me understand what my options are. Now, this video is especially helpful if you just experienced a life event. So whether you moved or, sorry if there's a death in the family, but there's significant changes in the insurance itself. You switched jobs, you decided to start your own company. So as I'm recording this, this is the end of 2020. Now, everything you learn in this video is still going to be relevant for the next few years. At least I hope so, because I'm able to rely on this knowledge for the past 4 years working full-time as a creative entrepreneur. Before I get started, I want to thank today's video sponsor, Restream, who helped me tremendously as a creative entrepreneur and really helped put my voice out there everywhere on multiple platforms, including this video. I'm so excited to be able to share this with so many people, and definitely check out a Restream and a special offer right from Feisworld. Now, back to today's topic. One thing you really want to learn and know about, it's called FPL. FPL stands for Federal Poverty Line or level. I don't know which it is. As it turned out, you don't have to be making $0 or under, let's say, $10,000 a year in order to qualify for government assistance programs, or in other words, marketplace health insurance. Having this knowledge at hand can be really helpful, and guess what? This whole thing could be self-serviced. This means that you don't have to talk to a world expert or spend thousands of dollars working with someone. All this information is ready and available at your fingertips. Start with healthcare.gov. So I'm going to use my personal example. I live in Massachusetts, and I know that we have really good health insurance here. And I'm sorry if you live in a place where you find this information a little bit more difficult to navigate, but do start at healthcare.gov and you will see so much resources and information you didn't know was available. So first of all, a lot of people say, what about COBRA? If you leave your job, if you lost your job all of a sudden, then your employer is responsible to provide you with COBRA. Now that means it will continue the health insurance you had before, whether it's for yourself or for a family of 8 people, it doesn't matter. But the downside of COBRA is that it's very, very expensive. So if you're watching this video and you've been talked to about COBRA, you probably know exactly what I mean. Now, I think this is extremely important if you're watching this and there's only one person who's working and you're raising kids in the family. You'll feel a lot of pressure because health insurance in general is not cheap. If you're starting a new gig, you have to start looking for really good health insurance for yourself, for your loved ones. So definitely check it out. I want to demystify the idea of an FPL, Federal Poverty Line. Now, what it means for you as an entrepreneur, if you're just by yourself, you're a single person, I'm going to give you the data from Massachusetts as of 2019, which is at 300 to 400 FPL, you will still qualify for marketplace insurance if you make $49,960 in Massachusetts in your net income. Okay, the net income part is really important too. But first of all, $49,000, that's a lot more money probably than what you thought it would be. and you still qualify for a credit. Now, if you're making, or you think you're going to make a lot less money, let's say $25,000 to $35,000, that means you'll pay even less or get more government support for your health insurance. I also must talk about net income. What does that mean? If you're a creative entrepreneur and say first year you made $60,000 out of new clients that you've acquired, that's pretty good, right? But now out of that $60,000, now you have $20,000 or more for expenses, for software, for renovating your office, for adjusting, painting or creating new spaces in your homes. That costs a lot of money. Now, what happened is you will use that $40,000, which is $60,000 in your revenue, minus $20,000 in your expenses. $40,000 is your net income. I hope that makes sense. So now that $40,000 is going to be an estimation or what you will use to qualify for healthcare.gov or marketplace health insurance. And please don't overlook expenses. I remember when I was starting my company for Feisworld, there are a ton of expenses that go into what you need as a business. So those are automatically deducted from your revenue. So things such as taking clients out to meals. I know it hasn't happened all that often during the pandemic, as well as travel. I used to travel so much for my business. I don't do so much of that anymore. So, plane tickets, meals, and things like that are all deductible to a certain degree. If you have an accountant or if you want to be more educated on that topic, you can look it up. But the idea is all about net income, which makes so many people qualify for these marketplace health insurance. Now you may be thinking, I'm not just by myself. I have a spouse, I have a child. What does that come up to be? For a family of 3, let's just say mom, dad, and kid, you can have up to $85,000, $320 for 400% FPL and still qualify for marketplace health insurance. Now at that level, you might not get a whole lot of support compared to a family of 3, let's say making $40,000. You will get more help, meaning you're spending less for health insurance. The open enrollment, which is the period where you can enroll yourself, your family into these marketplace health insurance, is November 1st. Now we're already a few weeks in and we're facing the holiday, but the good news for a lot of people is we're not traveling a whole lot this year. So you might find pockets of time where you're able to study and look into this, and it's not too late. The deadline is going to be December 15th. So if I were you, I highly recommend and urge that you look into this, because I've spoken with so many family, friends, and colleagues who are like, oh, I'm just gonna stick with Cobra, or I'm just gonna hire someone, or I don't think I'm able to look into this. This is not really a feasible option. Well, you can start an application. You don't have to finish it, even though I hope you will, because then you will find out what you qualify for. And because of how important this issue is, well, healthcare.gov is now offering a lot of online and offline resources and help. There are 1-800 numbers that you can call and to get educated on. There are also what's called walk-in centers, which were really helpful before. I've never done it. I do everything exclusively online. So I hope you guys find this video helpful. This is an unusual video, I understand, and I cannot wait to bring more Zoom, live streaming, and creative entrepreneurs type of videos right to your ears, to your eyes. And I want to thank you so much, guys, for supporting my channel. I've recently gained 10,000 subscribers and making YouTube a pretty solid part-time gig for me. I had no idea that I could work on YouTube as a significant revenue source and income. And in addition to all the other retainer clients I've had all along and all these years. So thank you so much. So much love to all of you. And please take care of yourself and pay attention to the deadline as of December 15th. Oh, one more thing I need to mention. What if you're watching this video right now and it's past December 15th? Please don't panic. Double check with your state. For example, in Massachusetts, our deadline is actually in January, so which means you have an extra time beyond January 1st to still enroll in a health insurance. Here's another good news. There are a lot of live events happening right now, especially during the pandemic. Live events such as that you found out that you're pregnant, or all of a sudden you lost jobs, or you had a death in the family, or whatever reason may be that all of a sudden you've lost your health insurance. That's called a life event. Now that will make you still qualify to enroll in health insurance outside of the open enrollment. That's something you definitely want to look into. You can Google it as well. So good luck, guys. I love this community so much. If you have any requests, any questions, please list below, and please try to help one another no matter where you're from. That is just so important. I'm a firm believer that sometimes we have to advocate for ourselves, our own situation. We cannot wait for other people or other resources to kind of, spoon feed all the information to us. Be powerful first by becoming more resourceful. And I'll see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed, please do, because it means so much to me. And I hope to help you and continue this conversation in the near future. Bye for now.